It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Get ready with me while I tell you about how an Ancestry DNA kit is putting my grandma in prison. So in case you couldn't tell, I've never made a video like this before. I've already tried to record this a couple times and I keep stumbling over my words. This video might take a few minutes to get through because it is quite a long story and I don't want to split it up into separate fucking parts like everybody does. So just bear with me. So I'm going to start with a little bit of the backstory. So I've never met my grandmother. I didn't even know her name until I was like 14 or 15 years old. And for reasons that are not my business to tell, when my mother's ready to tell that story, then that's on her. But I've never met my grandmother. So just keep that in mind. The other little part of the backstory that I feel like people should know is that this case was very popular in the town that I grew up in because it was so fucked up. It was the Baby Garnet case, and I know a lot of people are curious. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about what the fuck happened, especially in my hometown. So I'm here to start talking about it. Obviously I can't talk about everything, but I can tell you my story. Let's get into it. So go back about 2 years ago. I watched my best friend get an Ancestry DNA kit for Christmas, and I thought it was dope. I was like, I need one of those. I want to see all the cool shit that she's seeing right now, so I bought one. It's literally, you spit in a fucking tube, you swab your mouth, you send it in, and they give you your Ancestry results. It's actually really fucking cool. And I had a blast doing it. Little did I know. So I sent it in, got my results back, everything was cool and fine. So then about a year later, I'm at work, and I get a phone call, and it's a fucking detective from the Michigan State Police out of St. Ignace. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, what the fuck did I do? So I start freaking out. I was like, okay, I'm either about to really go to jail or somebody is dead. So I start freaking out. And he was like, I just want to let you know that I reopened a cold case from like 25 years ago. And he was like, and your DNA is a direct match to the victim of this case.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, what case? And he was like, you've heard of the Baby Garnet case, right? And I was like, I was like, you're joking, right? And he was like, no. He was like, I know that it's shocking. He was like, and I know that it's, you know, a weekday at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I kind of just sprung this on you. He was like, but we've been investigating and your DNA matches. And I was like, okay. So I start talking to this dude, and he like proceeds to tell me that he wants to connect me with this lady from Chicago. He said that she like runs this worldwide database, and he wants me to talk to her so she can upload my DNA into this worldwide database to like broaden the search, I guess. So I okayed it, and he told me that he would give her my number and she'd call me after I got off work. So I get home from work, and I'm telling my mom about this call. I was like, listen, like, this is fucked up. Like, listen to this. And she was like, I wouldn't, like, listen to that. She was like, Papa just got a phone call saying that Uncle Marcus is dead, and that they needed, like, his social security number or something like that to confirm that it was, like, he was his father. And he was not dead. Like, it was a fucking scam, but freaked my grandpa out. And so my mom was like, don't, like, it could be a scam, you know? So this lady calls me, and I'm on the phone with her, and she's like, I just need, like, your permission. And I was like, you have my permission, girl. I was like, whatever you need me to do, like, I'll do it. And she was like, okay, I need your password. And I was like, who the fuck's gonna ask me for my password that's not a scammer, you know? And so I hung up the fucking phone. So like a week later, I get another phone call from my mom. And she was like, hey, she was like, you need to come home right now. And I was like, I'm at work. I can't just leave. And she was like, yeah, you can. She was like, it's an emergency. Like, you need to come home right now. So I was like, all right, whatever. So thank God my manager was understanding. She ended up letting me leave. And it was just crazy. I ended up getting home, and one of my cousins were there. And she was like, you know that phone call you got? And I was like, how the fuck do you know about that? And she was like, because of there was state police at my door this morning. And I was like, okay. She was like, it's not a scam. Like, I've been in contact with them all morning. Like, you really do need to call that lady back. Because they need your DNA. Okay. So I called her back. We uploaded my DNA into this worldwide database. And it comes back as a distant relative. So they were like, are we able to speak with your mom? And I was like, actually, she's sitting right here. So they spoke with my mother. They asked for her permission to take her DNA. So they ended up meeting up with her the next day, taking her DNA, and ended up, obviously, running it through the same database that they ran mine through, and ended up finding out that it's not a distant relative to my mom, but a direct relative. And the only other people that it could have been was my mom's mother. They kind of started doing their own investigating and figured out that that's who it was. So we were mind blown. Mind you, I've never met this woman before. She is literally the person that they've been looking for 25 years. And it's all because of a fucking Ancestry DNA kit. So yeah, everything kind of unfolded from there. I'm not really allowed to talk about anything that has happened outside of that right now. But obviously it's going to come out. Shit has already been in the news, and I know you bitches have seen it because I've seen your fucking comments. So yeah, to all the nosy bitches that wanted to know, here's the tea. Now shut the fuck up.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wheels of Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit the link below. We got HiveMindLabs.com, okay? I'm Big That Back. Okay, we got the custom_freaks. And we got Opulence Scents, okay? Get your 3-wick holiday candle. Holiday season. Okay? Use discount code everydaypj whenever necessary. Baby Garnet, identified through forensic genealogy. Let's find out what Baby Garnet means. Baby Garnet was found discarded and unidentifiable in the waste pit of a campground outhouse in Michigan's Upper Peninsula in June 1997. Forensic tests showed the infant had gestated for between 38 and 40 weeks. Police at the time believed the girl was placed in the outhouse as early as June 1 and that her parents likely lived in the region. The cold case began to thaw in 2017 when the investigators first sent DNA samples of Baby Garnet for forensic genetic genealogy testing, officials said in a statement Wednesday, July 13th. Working with a genealogist, the McCann County Sheriff's Department and state police investigators identified Baby Garnet's family bloodline and eventually her likely mother. Damn. On July 12th, the investigators traveled to the state of Wyoming to interview a 58-year-old woman who confirmed she was the child's mother. Officials said she was living there after formerly residing in the McCann County region. The woman gave investigators information that provided probable cause to arrest her on a charge of homicide, open murder. McCann County Sheriff Edward M. Wallach said in a statement she was arrested there and remains awaiting extradition to Michigan to face arraignment. The statement did not include the identity of the mother. It remains unclear if baby Garnett had a name. So, this is a 25-year-old cold case of a baby that was discarded after being birthed at 38 and 40 weeks. Is that what I'm seeing? Or that the baby was, because the baby couldn't have been 38 and 40 weeks. Like the baby, they had the baby at 38 and 40 weeks, and she couldn't take care of the baby, so she left the baby, or whatever. Yeah, man, sad situation. I don't know why this garnered so much attention, baby, because she wasn't able to, but this was 1997, I think. Those baby offers were running rampant around the states at that time. But I think this goes to show what we are most likely about to encounter in the near future. Reason with the Roe v. Wade now being thrown out and making those illegal. So you're gonna see a lot of abandonment, a lot of underground. You're gonna see a lot of black market plan Bs. I mean, it could get bad out here. So let's ask yourself, do y'all really want that? As high profile as this case may be, you would think that them arresting someone for this same reason, that they would want to prevent this. What would make the grandmother do this? Being forced to have this baby, not being able to afford and just making flat out the wrong decisions and not thinking, and then when it came down to it, they just didn't want to take responsibility. Instead of giving the baby up, should have just gave the baby up. But that's all hindsight. But now we see, like I said, this is more to come. Baby Garnets spread across America because someone was unable to, sad situation. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.